Voila! It's your brother John Mack back in the motherfucking building, aka Mindbender, here reporting for Metro 360 News on a lovely Friday afternoon. Doesn't matter if you catch this cast today, tomorrow, next week, or next year. I promise you, this information will still be relevant. You can also use it to look at other previous cases. Do your notes, contrast, comparison, and you might come up with some answers. Now that Cadillac that you just saw in the beginning looked very similar to the Cadillac that allegedly, they say, a dark arm popped out of it and blasted up Suge Knight's BMW with Tupac in the passenger seat. But you see this picture here of Detective Frank Liga and Sergeant Kevin Gaines. Well, Kevin Gaines was dating Sharitha Knight. Kevin Gaines seemed like the perfect person as a patsy to set up 9 days after Biggie was killed. Make sure that he didn't have any information. And the two motherfuckers that work for the LAPD is Greg Kading and Frank Liga. Greg Kading cited at the MGM Grand that night with Reggie Wright Sr. And Frank Liga, another police officer who killed another police officer who was working for Death Row as security and fucking Suge Knight's wife at the same time. Now you tell me that Regal right there that Frank Liga was driving doesn't look similar to the Cadillac Catera of 1996. On top of the fact that throughout this whole case, has anyone noticed that they have never ever stated what kind of Cadillac it was? We've seen all kind of dramatizations. We've heard all kind of bullshit. But have we heard the truth? What kind of Cadillac was it? Everybody said, I don't know, it's just a Cadillac. Well, that's not enough evidence. And if you niggas is untrained, a whole bunch of East Coast niggas that don't even drive cars anyways on the goddamn train, they was not equipped to say what the difference was between a Cadillac and a Regal. I'm trying to believe. Especially when some drama happened like that. That is very, very, very dramatizing. There's a lot of nerves. And people just don't remember detail for detail, on top of the fact that Pac didn't want them niggas to snitch. Pac would rather die. Just like he told that cop outside, fuck you. He didn't want them niggas to tell. But the one clue that we have is what E said. Get down, they trying to shoot you. He said who, nigga? He said the police. That's all I'm saying. And I'm sticking to my story. And this is why Keefe D is up Schitt's Creek. Because he tried to make a deal with the devil and he failed. Because the devil don't make no deals. He makes bets. Ask Job. You understand that? The devil don't make no deal. He makes bets. And he gambled and won, motherfucker. You got fat ass Reggie Wright Jr., who's still upset about Keefe D fucking his wife. Same way Suge Knight was upset about Kevin Gaines fucking his wife. And that's why he had Frank Liga put two in his goddamn head. I guarantee you, Frank Liga with a shot like that, a guy who can pull a Regal over fast and swift like it was a goddamn Honda, roll his window down, blast a nigga, have a nigga drive straight through a goddamn gas station parking lot and crash in a goddamn Montero at that. But let's add one more dimension to this pig-ass case. Guess who was on the scene when Kevin Gaines got killed by Frank Liga? You guessed it, Detective Poole. You see, that's why Poole felt bad. All these niggas was dirty. Every last one of them. They all knew what was going down. And unfortunately, Tupac Shakur lost his goddamn life because of it. You see, I'm not going with the whole conspiracy theory that he's still alive and all this other shit. Maybe that's a possibility. But I highly fucking doubt it. That's why his mom had him cremated and thrown out about the ocean and shit. Because she didn't want nobody to find her goddamn son, dig him up, and bring all this shit back again. Fortunately for Miss Afeni Shakur, she passed away and doesn't have to watch this circus and shit with her son. This bullshit. Because this case is stupid. I'm not one to say free Keefe D. Keefe D deserve exactly what he got for dry snitching. A fake case on himself. How stupid can you fucking be? Not that stupid. Keefe D is very smart. Keefe D went to UCLA. I'll never get that twisted. Keefe D is playing the world. He's a patsy and he's a fall guy. And he thought because he was out of state in Vegas that he could run to LA, tell a false narrative, go back to Vegas and live, and they wasn't going to do nothing about it. That lets me know that nigga was the police. Okay? He told you the story himself. He flew out to New York and tried to set Zip Martin up, but it didn't work. Zip was too clever. Zip was like, nigga, I don't remember nothing. I don't even know what you're talking about. Zip took that shit to the grave with him. And Keefe D gonna take the fact that he lied himself into prison to the grave with him.